anybody's got anything for Reeves.
Hey, Jeremy, what's up?
How you doing?
I mean, obviously, you hate to have an opportunity happen like this, but what does it say that, Coach Rivera has trust in you guys, the young guys on the team to step up in this big spot here this weekend?
Honestly, I think it just comes from how he sees us prepare, what we do day in and day out, how we approach every day of practice and meetings. And so his mentality has always been next man up. So I've approached every day like that, knowing that, something could happen and I could be the next man up. So I prepared every day like that.
Everybody knows about DK Metcalf, of course. What's the challenge in a player that big and physical when you go up against him?
It's just basically, being technique sound. He's a big guy. He runs well. He does a lot of good things as far as like when he gets into his route. And after the catch, he's very physical. So it's about being technique sound, doing our job, and tackling. At the end of the day, this game's going to come down to tackling, especially for us in the back end. So we're up for the challenge.
We were talking to Logan Thomas a few days ago. He said you guys had the really long break between the Cowboys and Steelers games. Mm-hmm. I think it was 11 days. He said that was really useful just in terms of getting to know everybody, having a little bit of time to bond and gel as a team. What was that time like for you and to, I guess, get to know your teammates a little better?
We just kind of took that time, took a step back from ball, honestly, and just kind of got to know guys on a more personal level. In the season, you kind of get caught up in, the film and practice and tape and then going out to, walk through. So when you get that time to just, talk to guys, see how they're doing, how their families are doing, get to know them a little bit more, who you're out there with. And the day, the more you know about somebody when you're out there playing, the more you trust them. And it's just a trickle effect.
I know everything's different this year, but can you put your finger on kind of how things are maybe different this year than they've been in past years?
I mean, I could put my fingers on a lot of different places when it comes to that. But I would say just how we have to go about every day. The facility is limited. You can only really come up here at certain times. Everything's Zoom. That's it's weird for me because, my entire life I've grown up playing football and you go to meetings, you go to, work out in the facility with everybody in there, you get treatment, you do all those things. Well, now because the facility is so limited, now the interactions is little. So you can't really come up here like that. Everything's at home. And I mean, at home, when I'm home, I'm in the mindset of rest. So it's really, really different in that aspect.
Sure. I guess as a team and as a team bonding, do you feel like you guys have somehow gotten tighter than past years through all this?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I mean, when you have all that downtime, you get to talk to guys more. You get to check in on guys. You get to see guys more, whether you just go stop by for a second at their house or, whatever. So some of the guys like me and Cole Holcomb and some of the other guys, we have our downtime. We'll play video games. It's just something little like that, just, that's bonding. So.
What's your game?
Call of Duty, 100%. Warzone.
One more from me. With Dwayne Haskins coming back, you guys obviously have had a chance to look at him during practices, when he's running the scout team or, doing whatever it is. How have you sensed he's responded to, being benched earlier in this year? And do you guys sense that you're ready to rally behind him Sunday when he gets the start? Yeah,
I mean, he's matured. When you get put in a humbling situation like that, you can look at it two different ways. You can look at it as in a bad way, as like, why me? Or you can look at it in the sense of, okay, what can I do to get better? And I definitely I think he's taken the second approach, and he's looked at it as a way to get better and improve in the things that he feels like he needs to improve in. And it's shown up. I've seen people talking about it. It's shown up in different ways. The way he practices, the way he approaches practice. So yeah, he's prepared. And, we're behind him 100%. And we're gonna go out there and battle for him just like we did for 11, and just like we did for 8.
Appreciate it, man.
No problem.
Hey, Jeremy, you've been with Ron Rivera for about a year now. So what has he taught you over that time span?
Just to be ready. You never know when your opportunity is gonna come. So you have to prepare every day as such. It's evident with me. You look at me, I was on the practice squad here for 8 weeks. The 8th week, I get brought up because landing goes down. I'm on special teams. Then after that, now you're looking at this week, Shays goes down. Now I jump into a role of, I'm starting. So it's just how you approach it is definitely something that he's taught me, because at any moment things can change. I mean, you can see that clearly with me.
Appreciate it.
Hmm?
Jeremy, it seems like the communication in the defensive backfield, especially between you and Cam, seem a lot better than it was last year. Are you guys, I mean, what's the secret to the fact that you guys have played so well together? Do you guys just vibe together or what?
That's my guy. That's my little bro. So actually in training camp, we repped everything together. We and him were back there together. And so it was easy we got on that level really fast because we're getting all the reps together. We're working together. And so, when he's out there, I mean, it's just, I know who I'm working with because I worked with him before and vice versa. And so if I see some, I let him know. And if he sees something, he lets me know. So it's just, when you play that safety position, you have to be back there with somebody that, that knows how to, move around with you, make things look in sync. Everything is about moving in sync. It's back there for disguise wise. And so he does a really good job with it. He's smart. And then I just kind of play off of it and vice versa.
Thank you.
No problem.
Anybody else? Everybody all good? Okay, thank you, Jeremy.
No problem.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Buddy.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye.